Hello and welcome back. We are going to do a little something different here. And we're going to review some of the topics one of the heralds in Venice discusses in Assassin's Creed 2. Hope you enjoy, and without further ado, I'll let the herald get to work.
To all members of civilized Venetian society, let it be known in ballo in maschera is to be held before the Palazzo Dandolo in 1 week's time. Sior Frangibus Dandolo himself shall preside.
Okay, our first bit of news, a bit to talk about here. So he's talking about how there's going to be a masked ball coming up and where that ball is going to be located. So he mentions a Renaissance era Venetian house run by the Dandolos, a family, obviously a noble family, in the city of Venice at this time. And he mentions a specific figure. I couldn't find exactly if that was a reference to a specific historical figure, but suffices to say, must just be the head of the Dandolo household who will be there. So we got a party to go to, which is nice. What else do you got, Herald?
By order of the Doge himself, non-carrier pigeons are to be shot at will by the populace. A bounty of 1 ducat per 100 shall be offered as recompense for the truly industrious.
Okay, so the Doge of Venice is the senior most elected official, and therefore this is just a degree by that person for which the citizenry needs to be aware of. So these officials had specific powers as well as ritual roles in the city. And in this decree, we learn a little bit more about some of the things officials would do in order to help prevent the spread of disease within Venice. So 100 dead pigeons, non-carrier pigeons, so please don't kill any carrier pigeons, is valued at 1 ducat, which may seem like a lot of work, but if this is in fact a Venetian gold ducat from this time, then it contains 3.5 grams of fine gold, and that's quite a lot of value. So if you're willing to kill 100 pigeons, they're gonna pay you, which is nice.
Tired of feeling the road through your boots? Is the rain keeping your feet cold and clammy all day? Perhaps it's time you made an appointment to treat your feet right. Come to Facco's. He's got just the boots for you.
Okay, this one's a little bit more straightforward. It's literally just a form of 1400s advertisement for Facco's, I guess, cobbler, someone who works with shoes and feet. So apparently his boots are fantastic. If you need any footwear, go to Facco's.
State attenti. We remind cittadini that the restorative work on several of the city's bridges is ongoing. Please be patient and do not vent frustration caused by delays at the workmen themselves.
This one opens up with the herald asking the citizens to watch out for their attention. Apparently, bridges in Venice are currently being worked on, and people have been harassing the workers because of their frustration. It seems like things never change. People still do this for some reason. At this point in time, Venice holds about 180,000 inhabitants. It's the second largest city after Paris in Europe, and it's likely the most wealthy. And usually what cities do, they take that wealth and they pour it right back into the city. And we can see that through some bridge construction. Obviously, Venice has been around for quite a long time. They felt like they needed to repair some bridges. So there's a lot of ongoing construction, and this is just a notice or a warning. Hey, please don't bother the workers. You know, they're busy enough. And that's not where you should be venting your frustration. So, and this brings us to our last bit of news.
Following the death of the Portuguese ambassador, the council reminds all citizens not to eat the fish from the city's canals. Extending the warning to all visitors to the most serene republic is considered a civic duty.
Okay, this one's a tricky one. I've looked into famous deaths of Portuguese figures in Venice. Unsurprisingly, I didn't find much. Best I can guess here is that some figure ate from the city's canals, ate some of the fish, and passed away because of that. Hence why the herald asked the citizenry to spread the news of avoiding fishing in the canals. Now, why should you avoid fishing in the canals? Well, Venice may be known for its beauty, but it's an enormous city filled with waterways that lead to, obviously, to the ocean. And where do you think the waste goes from all of these people? Right into the canals. So that might lead to some less than ideal meals if you're trying to snack on the fish. So avoiding fish nearby, close to the shore, that's probably a good call, and that's what the Herald's touching on. So obviously some figure didn't do that, died. Now the Herald is saying, hey, please let everyone else know, if they don't already, don't eat the fish. And that's going to do it for us today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time.